Wat laga ne gade katayo ke baki babon ki nomi khmat cha yang darbar thau an ka jala khamtam ki menteri sarkar ki bor kam hak ba pun khre ek jing tai hak darbar ke badang ya hanrai nen kasngi ka khatsau trek unai lor ka kan hon ki menteri sarkar jongani ka sarkar Meghalaya United Alliance 2 kala syong jalang banya keren halo ki katto kan de ki man ki ba kan ka sarkar ka smadong kam banya merging mot kerke ki artli ki mat ki ba ka kan hon menteri nen kasngi klai tai kadai halo ka Parliamentary Affairs Department for Meghalaya Parliamentary Secretary Appointments, Salaries, Allowance and Miscellaneous Provision Amendment Bill 2016. But kawai part kadai ke Legislative Assembly of Meghalaya Members Salaries and Allowance Amendment Bill 2016. Yagi ba ka kanhon menteri kala aga jingmanjar banira ano apok darbar ke badang long mentah.
You are aware that this amendment was proposed earlier in the form of ordinance since the House was not in session. But even before we got the assent from the governor in the promulgation of this ordinance, since the House was already summoned, it has become necessary for us to actually introduce this in the form of regular amendment bill. And this amendment bill has the same proposed amendments as was also proposed in the earlier ordinance, which we have shared with the friends from media. Now, the relevant paras which the amendment proposes to address are in respect of the section 5, 6, and 6A, and also amendment of section 3 and addition of section 6A and deletion of section 8. This whole exercise is to ensure that there is a complete clarity in respect of appointment of parliamentary secretaries, their salaries, allowances, and other provisions which includes the parks and facilities. The earlier act actually referred the parliamentary secretaries equating to the Minister of State status, and in order to avoid interpretation which can create confusion, this is being proposed appropriately through this proposed amendment bill. Then, in respect of the salary, the parliamentary secretaries shall be entitled to the salaries and allowances as per the Legislative Assembly of Meghalaya Members' Salaries and Allowances Act 1972. Then the section 6A provides for the government to provide such facilities to be indicated as their entitlement, which will be notified by the government from time to time. So this will be brought for the consideration of the August House in a regular form of amendment bill and placed before the House for its consideration.
Sakawai pat kamat ke baka kanhon menteri kalai keren henen ke janmian ke deru halor ke jing a jing mot jang ke personal department na ke benta banwan ra ke jing pen kala ye ki katu ka ne ki kendon ha ke Meghalaya Service Conduct Rules bat halor ke neru ke kanhon menteri kala pediang bat a ye ke jing menjol kawai hi ne ki kendon ban pen kala ha ke Meghalaya Service Conduct Rules ke dei halor ke jing te kendon ke sarkar ki syakri sarkar panjeden menta ki kam snong pat ki kam balang ya ke bak sarkar menta kala menjer ban weng no ya ke ni ke kendon bat kan amdan shu ke jing perkheng ya ki syakri sarkar bakin kit kam snong ne balang bat nang ne sakmat kem don kam shuru ban pentep syaka sarkar lada ki sya jet ban bat ki kam snong ne ki kam balang.
Proposal has been brought for amending this rule in order to ensure that it is in sync with the overall approach of the government. While this rule has ensured effective compliance of all other government employees to furnish information on assuming such office whenever they are elected to such office of association or any society. Earlier in our amendment, there was a note which provided for keeping some of the community-based organization outside the requirement for furnishing this information. As I may refer, there was a note which provided this space, which says this, that the term community-based organization, association, traditional body or society shall not include any faith-based organization and clan-based organization. So under this proposed amendment, this will stand as that shall not include any faith-based organization, clan-based organization, and the traditional bodies. Okay? And wherever, along with other organization and association, the term traditional body appears, they are proposed to be deleted so that these faith-based organizations, clan-based organizations, and traditional bodies shall not be subjected to this provision as far as the earlier amendment of the Meghalaya Service Conduct rules are concerned. This is also in sync with the outcome of our long-drawn engagement and discussion with our stakeholders representing the traditional institutions. And since this whole long-drawn discussion and engagement has actually been able to give a complete clarity that along with faith-based organization and clan-based organization, it will be only appropriate to also include the traditional bodies. Therefore, this proposal was brought for the consideration of the Cabinet, and Cabinet has been pleased to approve it. This is also in sync with the popular sentiments of our people, particularly the leaders who have all these years effectively contributed in overall development activities by collaborating and partnering with government, assisting the government in diverse fields for the overall benefit and welfare of the people and the state. Therefore, the Cabinet felt it only appropriate to provide this space.
Habakran hakinong patay ko buar hanin gajanmian hadin gajelang jo kan hon menteri. Nakalyang menteri bakmi yakna District Council Affairs ba Preston Tansong ulay thoru ba nakalyang gayeng Syari High Court kala manjur yak jing ajamo jang sarkar ban pelong no yak election chiteng samai ban jet thmai no yak MDC hakin reutuli ki constituency ki baha ba Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council bat kawai pat apo Janta Hills Autonomous District Councils.
So as you are aware that last time the Cabinet has already decided in processing for this by-election of seven seats in the District Council. One is in Jati Hills Autonomous Council and 6 in Khasi Hills Autonomous Council. We filed the affidavit to the High Court, and ultimately the High Court again seek further affidavit from the government, and first day again we filed the affidavit, and today I'm happy to see that the High Court has already accepted the proposal made by the government for holding the by-elections to these 7 constituencies in the district councils. See again, as of now, we will not be able to notify. We will not be able to notify because now the governor has to notify it, and then we will accordingly let you know.